6 baskets in 14 attempts. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Johnson. Carter out there with Maxey. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. Now here is Carter. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Maxey. And he gets it to go. Timeout. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in. Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. If they can get on the same page during this timeout.
He's checked in for Johnson. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Hardaway. And Doncic is subbed in for Maxey. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. A 3-ball.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the 3-point shot. Their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Carter with it. And the pass to Doncic. Takes a 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
For 3.
Carter's got 4 assists in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now here's Mobley. On the wing, Bridges, defended by Carter. Mobley. And the shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Passes it to Thybulle. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Thybulle can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's the beast. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's the beast. He's covered by Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice. but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Right, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. Thibault kicks to Carter. To the paint. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Williams. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Denver Nuggets.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with a win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Barnes is checked in for Williams. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
First one falls for.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for the home team, Scotty Barnes.
Barnes hits them both. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 17-point game. Carter dishes to Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on mobile.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
That one misses.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he had.
Getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Doncic. Dishes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. Portland no good that time either. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a...
Here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Doncic. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thing?
I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, the Beast.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. A drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes sliding it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, Feigl. Back to Doncic. Five to shoot. Pass to Feigl. Here's the floater. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Carter down low. Defended by Bridges. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
I love hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Good on the bucket. The Beasts got 11 in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Doncic passes to Ayton and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, really bad timing, guys, to start coughing it up. He's got 3 turnovers here in the fourth.
Isaiah Jackson. Utah,
outside Jackson. Back to Hardaway. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Williams against Hardaway. And there's a whistle that... goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul. Substitution for your home team.
And Robinson comes to help. Axie passes to Watanabe. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
The 19-foot shot kept alive. Pass to Giddey. The dish to Robinson from past the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Watanabe. Off with the layup.
2 minutes remaining.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Grimes. And they get it back. Tries again. Here's Robinson. It doesn't go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
Robinson.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment. For the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
They get the rebound. Jackson. Here's Şengün. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Giddey. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Carter looking around. Here's Şengün. And the shot goes in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Grimes, defended by Carter. Here's Grimes. Gains it from downtown.
No way he's going to pass that shot after he is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Carter drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Kicks to Robinson. No good on the three. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
Hey, you know, I try not to think about it that much. My mindset is do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is I've got to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.